Hi everyone, my name is Kieran Hartwell. I am Managing Director here at Travel Counsellors for Business. So welcome to the third and final in the series around owning and operating your own travel business. I hope it's been a great journey for you so far. I'm going to wrap things up by talking to you about the support that you can expect in enabling you to run your company, the earning power. I think that's really important. What is the potential to earn? And then finally, the future. So thinking about how you might grow and scale that organization. Just a brief moment of background. So I have been in the travel business for the last 22 years, largely spent most of that in the corporate travel sector in large market kind of global TMC space. So always happy to answer any questions you've got. And talking of that, I've got some great questions as well. So I'm going to finish up on that. So many thanks to those of you that took the time to submit them in advance. So firstly, from a support perspective, I guess it's kind of split into two areas. So one is very targeted specific support to running and operating your business. So that could be anything from putting a business plan together through to finding your taxes, finding an accountant, what sort of things you need to be mindful of, all the kind of back office and infrastructure type things, right the way through to it could be training and development on travel or product or technology or whatever it may be. And it's really split into two sections. So there's a digital platform where you can go and self-serve and do much of that learning and development in your own time. And then there is an offline element, which is kind of in a peer-to-peer environment, either physically, face-to-face, or using something like Zoom or something to that effect. So lots of opportunities out there. The other thing is you will also get a business development coach. So that is a really talented individual who will help you not only set up and operate and run your own travel counsellor's business, but also help connect you with other experts within the infrastructure. So that could be a head office or it could be other travel counsellors that might be able to help you. The other thing not to underestimate is the peer group support. There is a fantastic community spirit within travel counsellors, and I've seen myself, especially in the last few months during this very difficult time, that travel counsellors have gone above and beyond to help one another, right? So they're not necessarily competing with each other, they're taking care of each other. And that peer network across 7 countries with just under 2,000 people is a huge resource for you to be able to tap into. In normal times, we have conferences several times a year, either in small groups. We also have a large annual conference as well, where we get together with many of our travel counsellors from around the world and lots of suppliers. Great fun, great opportunity to learn and develop and network a bit. And we are replacing much of that at the moment in an online environment. Okay, so lots and lots of support and enablers there to help you own and operate a successful business. Secondly, earning potential. I think this part is probably not talked about all that often, but I think it's super important. So kind of 2 or 3 main points here. One, most TCs from the data that we have are earning an above the average travel industry wage, right, which I think is great. And there are a large percentage in that group that are earning above and beyond 6 figures. So there's tremendous opportunity for you to really increase your earning potential, and it's limitless, right? You're the master of your own business, the master of your own destiny. You can really go out and win new clients, be that corporate or leisure or a combination thereof, service them and increase your earning power. So I think that's important. That's why, one of the main reasons why we all go to work. Finally, growing and scaling your business. So it's really important to think to the future and think about how and where you want to take the business that you're growing. And it's our job to make sure that you have the product, the commercial deals, the technology and infrastructure to enable you to do that, to be able to grow and scale your business alongside your customers. So that's an area that we're really focused on at the moment, particularly in the corporate travel side of the business. So let's get straight into some of the questions. Again, thanks for sending these in, really appreciate it. So the first one being, how has travel counsellors been supporting its people over the last few months? Well, a couple of quick answers to that. One, I would say, feel free to reach out and speak to any of the travel counsellors in the community, and I'm sure they'll give you their own opinion of how the peer group has supported one another, and also how travel counsellors itself has been providing support. So it kind of falls into a few different categories. We have a hub, an intranet essentially, which is full of information, not only about navigating travel in the world that we're living in right now with coronavirus, but it also has all things like updated supplier information, refund policies, and just data and information to help and empower the travel counsellor to be the trusted travel advisor to their customers. In addition to that, we've also been signposting towards financial support, well-being, mindfulness. We've had some online fitness challenges and boot camps and various different things like that. There have been quizzes taking place, all the things that for us feel very regular and normal. There's a real sense of community and people looking out for each other and certainly taking care of each other. You may also have seen that we have a welfare fund. The welfare fund has always been in place, actually. It's just been given a bit more emphasis at the front and centre of conversations, and the welfare fund is really there to support anyone in the travel counsellors community that finds themselves in extenuating financial hardship as a result of the current time. So that fund has helped many people within our community, and we will continue to do that. So that actually leads into the next question, which is, have TCs received any financial support during these uncertain times? So yeah, there are a number of initiatives that we have put in place, like putting a pause on some of the fees that are there. We've helped out some TCs with advanced commissions and various different things like that. We have the welfare fund in place, and we've been working in partnership with organisations like the CBI, the Confederation of British Industry, to provide guidance and support and information about getting help from the government, essentially. And we've put a lot of work into that and making sure that all of that information flows through appropriately. So, next question, what support is offered to new corporate travel counsellors to win new business? Great question, so thank you for that. So we have a few things. So one, as part of the onboarding process, you will spend some time with our business development team, who will do lots of coaching around how to market yourself, how to promote your business, what sales tools are available to you, and how to go out and approach clients. And then that team are also available to help in the sales process. In addition, we also go out, have a small team that go out and look to win and secure new corporate client contracts, and can help push those towards new corporate TCs. We're also in the process of making a change to our model, where we're bringing in some travel counsellors who are specifically focused on going out and winning and account managing clients, and then redistributing that business to other travel counsellors to do the operational fulfillment within the network. Everyone's got different skill sets, and we're trying to make sure that we leverage that as much as possible. So, what benefits do clients see in working with travel counsellors compared to a traditional TMC? Another good question. I would say that we are a really highly personalised, high-touch, concierge-style travel service, be that on whether it's leisure, corporate, or meetings or events, or a combination thereof. And I think that in the world we're in now, where there is more emphasis on having a trusted travel advisor in place, and making sure that there is a really strong relationship to guide the traveller from the second they leave their house right the way through the travel process to coming home again. And I think it's ever more important to have a partner at your side that you trust, and I think that's where travel counsellors really differentiates itself. Service levels, as proven by our net promoter scores and our 5-star Trustpilot rating are tantamount to that. So, last couple of questions here. So, do you think the need for corporate travel will diminish with the emergence of online meeting solutions like Zoom? Is a thought-provoking question, and one I've procrastinated on a little bit. We're really strong in the small to medium enterprise sector of the market, and SMEs don't do as much internal travel as perhaps a large corporation would. Most of the travel that they're doing is going to be to go and meet customers, to close deals. It could be because they've got contracts in other countries and they need to deploy resources to go and take care of those contracts. That could be engineering, it could be providing firemen in Afghanistan, it could be any number of things. And they also need to go out and be face-to-face to sell and win and secure those new contracts. So I think in our part of the market that the impact will be less. It may have more of an impact to large market, particularly multinationals that are trying to curb some of their internal travel. That would be what my thought would be on that question. And then last question. If we were looking to set up a corporate arm or a company, a limited company, under the Travel Counsellors umbrella, what requirements would we need to do this, and what support would we provide? So hopefully, and to answer that question, you've heard we've talked about some of the support, right? I would recommend actually taking a look at an article. I did an interview with Skift magazine, SKIFT, which is a travel publication. And the journalist and I were specifically talking about building out micro TMCs. So Travel Counsellors has this great kind of travel ecosystem that enables individuals or groups of travel counsellors to set up small kind of micro TMCs, right, where they're using all of the product, technology and infrastructure and support services that travel counsellors have, but running their own business. And there are multiple variations of what this model looks like within our framework. So to whomever asked that question, or any of these questions actually, please feel free to get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to learn more about you and what your aspirations are, and see if this is an opportunity that you would like to pursue. We have a fantastic community of very talented, super professional travel people here. And I'm sure it could be a great opportunity for you too. So with that, I will say my farewells and hope that you and all your loved ones are safe. And as always, if you need anything, please